Paradise, this country that we live in, when we compare with other countries and how them people suffering, things could be worse. I must agree that we Belgians really live in the best country.
Good morning, Peter Parris here in Accra, Ghana. Just preparing for an early morning departure to Tamale. It's about 1 hour's flying from here, and we expect about 60 passengers.
Hi, I'm Peter Parris here in Accra, Ghana. I'm a commercial pilot, captain with a local airline here in Ghana. And I've been here, Ghana for 4 years, but Africa for 13 years. I started my education at primary school at St. Cyprian's, and then went to secondary school at the law school in Barbados, where Percy Critchlow was the headmaster at the time. After a few years, he was succeeded by Mr. Smith, that is Cornelius Smith, who a great mathematician who was remarkable. We had sometimes, I remember when we tried to sneak away from games, to get away from the games periods in the afternoon. Mr. Smith, nicknamed Joe Physics, would find us, or find the guys who were shirking games, and our excuse would always be, we don't have games clothes because they're dirty. And his famous line was, dirt can't hide from intensified detention. So we ended up getting to do maths in detention in the afternoon, maybe for 2 days in a week, under the control of Mr. Smith. Lodge was remarkable. Its traditions and its the things that you learned there were more than just a school. Lodge was an institution almost. I don't regret my days at Lodge whatsoever. Anyway, after Lodge, I worked at Seawell Air Services as a passenger agent for about a year and a half before pursuing my career, my desire, my dream to be a pilot at Moncton Flying College in Moncton, New Brunswick, Eastern Canada. Spent a year and just about a year there doing my private, commercial, and multi-engine license, etc. And I was lucky enough on return to land a job at Aero Services immediately after returning from flying school in 1979. And I worked with Aero Services until 1983. Then I joined LIAT based in St. Lucia and later on Grenada. After that, I attempts to get into carry cargo to move on to bigger things. Did not really work. Carry cargo closed down immediately after I had completed the training courses, etc. And I ended up in the Turks and Caicos Islands for a couple of years before returning to the Caribbean to work with now LIAT subsidiary based in Grenada. Spent about 5 years there before returning to Barbados, where I worked with Trans-Island Air. Our education system is as good as any in the world, which is quite similar to the developed countries in Africa. And I think there's a lot that can be done in so far as, university, tertiary education, and basically educational concepts between Africa and the Caribbean. And this is another area that will be quite interesting to pursue for us in the future. West Africa is only 6.5 hours by jet from Barbados. And one of my dreams is to see air links fostered between this part of the world, West Africa, and the Eastern Caribbean. There are lots of, there's a lot to say for trade, cultures, and tourism. There are enough affluent Africans to frequent the shores in the Caribbean and enhance our tourism with a different type of product than what exists right now. Nevertheless, again, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Barbados, for helping me make the mark. See you soon.
Paradise, this country that we live in, when we compare with other countries and how them people suffering.